Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Solinks.com, and this is the figure review of the Shuriken Sentai Ninninger Shurikenjin, and this mech is out there. I love Super Sentai. I think the dump trucks turn around the wrong way. I love Super Sentai, but this is possibly the most crazy mech that I have ever seen, and damn it, I love it. I can't get enough of this guy. He's so off the wall and kind of back heavy, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, had to get it. So let's get the guys out of the way here for a second. And let's go ahead and take a look at the box that it comes in. So you got a nice image of Shurikenjin here and Dragomaru, his alternate form. You get a look at the 5 mecha here and stuff I can't read. Also, if you see this here, you got a little surprise inside, so we'll check that out in a second. On the back, you'll see their respective pilots here. How they fit in. That's Shurikenjin right there. On top, we actually get a look at the 2 Shuriken that it comes with. You come with blue and red. And on the side, you just got more of that. No, here we go. So with Dragomaru in control, you get that mecha, and on the back, you can see a little bit more of the figures and some of the other stuff that goes with it. I have to get this sword. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet. I must get the henshin device. But anyway, that's it for this box. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the separate components. Now, the first one we're going to take a look at is Shinobi Maru. That's, of course, for the red Ninninger. And pretty nice. It's a little plain, but they do have one coming that's going to be a lot more posable. But this one, you know, you got your port back here. You can see this obvious hand right here. But still got some good paint on there. I love the look of the face. Now this head is actually on a very rubberized joint. I can't tell if the head itself... Yeah, the head itself is like a very rubbery material, just like the arms, and it's mainly like this so you can fit it into the controls that he's going to grab when he's in the Shurikenjin mode. Now the figure does rotate up here at the shoulders. You can do a full 360, but these parts are just rubbery plastic. This is actually harder. You got the nice Shurikenjin symbol here, and yeah, you can see that hand right between his knees there. That's pretty much the posability. You can turn the head a full 360. Mainly this is for when he becomes an arm unit for Shurikenjin. But yeah, not much to it. I really hope to get the other figure that's got a lot more posability, but you know, it is what it is. It's for the mech. I mean, it could be worse. Next up, we're going to take a look at Dragomaru. And he is a blue dragon. His mouth doesn't open. His arms do go up and down about yay far. That's about all you're going to get out of it. He is articulated kind of at the knees. It's more for the transformation and for him sitting in the mech while he's controlling. Now you see you got the wings that are going to kind of shield on the back here. And also his tail is obviously the sword. But not that bad. This one's my daughter's favorite, so I guess so. I only wish that the mouth would open up. Now, he does have this nub up on top of his head here, which actually plays into the gimmick, which we'll take a look at in a second. And I seem to have left that out. Nope. Right here on the table. So, anyway. So, yeah, there's Dragomaru. Not much to him, so let's go ahead and put him back here. Go ahead and raise the camera up because things are going to start getting a little bit bigger here soon. So next up is Maru, and he is a dump truck. It kind of looks like a really big and just one of those giant dump trucks like you see, but you got ports on the side. These are going to go for the arms. There's this one on the back. We don't know what that's for. Probably one of the mechs that's going to come along later. And he forms pretty much the chest and the other arm for Shurikenjin. These arms on the show will throw ninja stars out of the back, but they do come out for the transformation, so it's not too bad. And you can see the control handles here. The control handles are also a hard plastic. I would have thought they were going to be like a soft rubbery, but no. Now the feet, however, they are kind of that softer rubber plastic. He's got clips in here for when he sits down, because this is going to be more the control chair for it. So we'll go ahead and put him back here, partially transformed. And next one we're going to take a look at is One Maru, which is this train. And you know, we did just get Tokuger, so it's not too much. I mean, you can tell this is pretty much going to be the legs. Here's the feet, but there is a lot of nice detail. You got the Shuriken symbol right there, and you know, it's obviously the legs. And here's the front of the cockpit. Got a nice little Shuriken design there, and the other side's more of the same. Now it does have these releases here for when you actually do fold the feet down. This will unlock them after it's in the folded position, so you just push that up and there you go. Now for this side, it's going to be on its foot, so which they had to make room because this is where our next mecha will sit. So let's go ahead and get that one back there and take a look at the dog. You know, the Doge. I have no idea what to call it. This is the Bionmaru. I hope I said that right. It's a dog with a kunai in its mouth. So yeah, it's got a nice little Shuriken kind of symbol in here. Nice color on the eyes though. Pretty plain. These are the only articulation points on them. Or her, since it is probably by the other ranger. Now, I did notice that this piece here, I just noticed that. This seems like a separate piece, but I don't think it comes off or anything. So yeah, I guess it's just the plastic, but it doesn't really do anything. So you can fold the feet up, and that's pretty much it. You got an articulation point at the neck, well, two of them, and yeah. So let's go ahead. Oh, and you come with one more piece. This is actually going to be the head of the mecha. It comes separately, and I don't like how this is separate from everything else, and it's kind of, you know, it seems like it should be integrated into the mech, but it does kind of make a cool little top hat for him. Now, one thing to notice, mine, I got it on Friday. It's Monday as of this recording, and I noticed that this thing, it was not given the full henshin, the full sound when you actually combine it with the mech. It was like cutting off. So I ended up changing the batteries out, and it worked again. So just keep that in mind. The one thing is when it is playing its sounds, when it forms its giant mecha, you got this little tab here, which activates when you have the Drago Maru, and this one when you're Shurikenjin. So I don't know if this is going to continue to get pressed and that's somehow draining the battery, or were they just bad batteries that I got? So we'll see. Now, if you got the early edition, like I said, it had that design on the front, you got some extra shurikens. Now, the first one we're going to take a look at is the red one. And this is going to be for the Shurikenjin mech. It's a little bit different from the one that comes with the sword because you got this design here. But yeah, pretty cool. You get blue, which is going to come for our dragon one. And you're looking at the side, you got an eye and half of a tooth. So, well, half of a mouth with a little gold snout. So, yeah. And along with that, you got these two red and, well, red. I'm looking right at this. You got pink, white, and yellow. And these are going to be the same as what we're getting for the other things in the line. There's nothing special about these. So yeah, they are of rubber plastic, so you can safely throw these at somebody without hurting them too bad. I can do this all day. So that's all I can do with those for right now. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at one thing here. When you press this button, you do get sounds, and well, we've already gotten the Dragon Maru, so. It just gives you a roll call. And here you have the face for the giant mecha mode, and this is the other half of the jaw when he's in Dragon Maru. So let's go ahead and get this guy combined. So the first thing we're going to do is take our train here, bring it down, and bring the feet up. And there you go. Take the dog, the Doge, and just slide it there and it clips in. I like how they got the two kneecaps here, so let's go ahead and keep raising this up because he's going to get a lot bigger. So you want to take Dump Maru here and take this whole front piece off. Take this and fold it down and clip it in. You already brought these down. And what you got here is this is going to slide into this portion right here. And there's a release here. So when you snap it in, it's going to give you a nice satisfying snap there. And to get it released, you have to push this up and just slide it forward. So there you go. So we're going to go for the first mecha here. We want to take Dragon Maru, take his wings off, take his tail off, and fold his arms up and bring his feet forward and collapse him at the waist. And there's the fist, and we're just going to combine that there. Take the other piece that we pulled off the front of Dump Maru, excuse me, and fold this tire up and rotate the fist like that. Bring this tire back down. And this part just kind of hangs out back here. It doesn't really do anything. I kind of wish they did something with that. But anyway, you just clip that in there. These arm guards you're going to want to leave right here for Shinobi Maru, who he's going to have a seat. And you're going to take him and just put him right in there. You can bring his hands up and have him working the controls, controlling the mecha. Yes, it is one of the strangest designs, but you know what? I dig it. I can dig it. Like I said, we're going to get a little bit taller here. Next thing we're going to do is take the wings from Dragon Maru and clip them in right here. And those connect over here on two ports here. Just plug that in. Big sword, and just put it into his hand. Now, of course, he's missing his head. Now, the first thing we're going to do is what we want to do is take this and make sure our shuriken is facing this way, because it's got two little clips here, two little tabs. They're going to slide in. There's one on this side, and then you take it and just twist it. You don't get anything activating here. Take the head and fold it down, and as you put these two clips into these two ports up here, you're going to get this. And there you go. I love it. I love the sounds. And if you press the button again, just gives you another announcement of Shurikenjin. And this is a really weird mech, but I tell you, it's got some character. Also, it has knee joints, which is kind of rare. You can actually pose this guy pretty good. I've seen a lot of people pose him like this, you know. I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but man, it's more than we've gotten in the past. You can kind of get an A stance here, and you can even kind of get him to kick. Maybe. There you go. Got a nice high kick there. I mean, he's not going to stand up. He's totally not going to stand like this. I think I could probably get him to balance on the shield, though, but yeah, with the articulation points on this guy, which they're not that many, you got it at the legs here and go forward and backward. Some of that's for the Dragon Maru. You got a 90-degree knee joint there, and the arms go up and down. Nothing else up here. This is all just the control booth area. So yeah, I still like it for comparison. Actually got some mechs over here. Let's compare him to Kyryojin, and it's getting, or Kyryujin, getting kind of big over here. He's about the same height. And just for something a little bit more local, the good thing about having a toy room, you can just like walk 2 feet away and grab something. Here we have the new White Tiger Zord mech. So you get an idea of the size there. And like I said, it is a strange mech, but I really, really like it. So now he does have an alternate configuration, which we're going to go to now. You just want to take this sword off, take this shield off, and split the wings again. Take this off. You get a nice little sound effect there. Now, when you're taking these shuriken off, you just want to push this button on the side and it'll unlock it, and it comes off. And then we want to replace it with this one. It's the same thing, the 2 tabs, they go in there, and you just, and there you are. Take this port, whatever I said, and close it up, and there you got a dragon face. So, remove Drago Maru from the side here. Take Shinobi out, much to his chagrin. Turn the head around 180, bring his arms up. You don't have to, I like to. Close up the knees, and there's that fist that's been sitting uncomfortably between his knees. Next, you want to take the mecha and bend it here. I probably should have done that after I got Drago Maru in. So, but Drago Maru does, like, just take a seat in the cockpit. Only his knees will not go 190 degrees down. That's about as far as they'll go. So you want to just put him in the control seat. He does have these clips back here on the red part that will go into those black clips in the back of the mech. Bring these control handles back, and you can just put his hands right over them so that now he's in control. Like I said, just bend him at the knees and the waist. Right about there. Take the sword, and you got these 2 clips here on the back. They'll go right here to the back of the tail. You got 2 clips here that will correspond to these here. And now you've got the wings of Drago Maru. Now you got this clip on top of his head. It's actually got 2 buttons on the side that you need to press for release. Don't yank it off the first time like I did, like a jackass. And this part is going to plug right into the top of there, and you get another sound effect. Yeah, so he's got a dragon head, and he's got a face inside of his mouth, but it's not the first time, right guys? Right? Dragon Zord, you feel me, Dragon Zord? Anyway. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, he does have a dragon head and then a dragon head, so, which are about the same size and same eye color. Don't let the illusion go. It doesn't have, it looks like he has little claws here in his hands. I know this one is kind of reaching a little bit, but I really like this for some reason. It is strange, it is unusual, it's unlike any mech I've really, I mean, maybe Shurikenjin with its kind of strange mechs with the origami, but this is wild. And I can't wait to see some of the other mech, which actually look very crazy. So, yeah, this is Drago Maru for the Ninninger Shurikenjin. Or no, it's not Drago Maru in this form, it's just Shurikenjin Drago. So yeah, but hey, it's a cool mech. If you like this guy, go ahead and see if you can get him. He's not really showing up in any kind of American markets for a decent price right now, but I got him off Madaraki. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Thanks to my boy Terry Parr of Show Enough Studios for helping me through that process. So check out some art from him. Show Enough Studios, guys. But anyway, that's my review of the Shurikenjin Ninninger King Shurikenjin. So until next time, guys, I will catch you later.